the case with all of them.
That'll be a second part. I have a second part once we finish this, yeah.
Okay, so what was the motion? Do I have
The motion, if the motion is for Andy to move forward and file a lawsuit to get it, then I second the commissioner's motion.
Okay, could I have roll call, please?
Yes, Commissioner Gaines?
Yes.
Commissioner Poitier?
Yes.
Commissioner Popelski?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Miller?
Yes.
And Mayor Nolan?
Yes.
Now, the other thing is with the WDBA, as you know, Mr. Kessler is conducting a review, and he had asked me last week to request some records from the WDBA, quite a long list of records that he indicated are important for him to complete the internal control review. I conferred with him yesterday and today because I said, I'm going to go to the commission. I want to know if you feel that these are important for you to be able to complete your work. He confirmed to me on 2 occasions that they were. I've emailed and faxed the WDBA again twice, and emailed twice and faxed once, and have not received any response. And I think most of these should be turned over to the city. So while I would like to work with them, I think if I had similar authorization from this commission, I think that would strengthen, because right now I'm writing letters and frankly no one's writing me back.
Well, Andy,
I can't. I have a conflict of interest there, so I can't offer a motion.
But Andy, I think that anything that Mr. Kessler needs and anything that you've been asking for needs to be done ASAP.
If you give me the authority to file the appropriate action, that's all I'm asking
Now,
for.
when did you ask them for it?
I think last Monday or
Last
Tuesday.
Monday, well, you haven't given them time to get it. Mr. Parkins is sitting in the audience, and I heard my daughter say that everything they asking for is in the previous package.
And I don't know, and
Okay.
maybe that's the case. The only thing is, and maybe it's the way I write, and that evokes people not to
Mr.
listen to
Parkins
me.
said, ask him.
But they don't even write me back and say no. You know, I mean, I can't even get a no.
Well, you need to get a certified letter. All right, I've got Commissioner Gantz and I have Mr. Vice Mayor Miller.
I think Vice Mayor Miller was first.
Okay.
Want to go ahead? Go ahead.
Joe?
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Commissioner Gantz. This stuff has been on the blogs. This has been brewing for months and months and months and months. It's been in newspapers. I think it's definitely stalling, so I want to go full speed ahead. I mean, Commissioner, you just said they have the records. Well, if you have the records, you take them out of the box and you bring them, and it's done.
Yeah, no,
Not 30 days.
I think your division has the records, and they just pulling them together. You just 7 days ago you asked for them. Has anybody asked you, Mr. Parkins, for copies of the things that?
I'll answer that question for Mr. Parkins. Kessler did request information from our Community Development Division. We have handed all the information over to him that was in our possession relating to that area. There is items or documents that WDBA should have, and they need to turn that over to Kessler International.
No, that's not there, is it?
And the WDBA has been aware of this internal control review.
Well, I just can't offer a motion, but whatever you do, it's, don't.
Okay, I need a motion and a second.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Here's my problem. They don't even have the time for a courtesy phone call to our city attorney when he requests stuff. I'm not asking. They should have. You're right. And I don't see how you can sit on a board here in this city and be as involved in the city and be quick to ask for money, but then when we ask for simple paperwork to not cooperate is completely unacceptable to me. Completely. So whatever you have to do, Andy, and I'm very disappointed, and I know you're in a tough situation, Commissioner, but something, yes, ma'am, you just said you had a conflict, so I don't want to drag you into it, but you clearly have some knowledge of the ongoing because you just made some comments about that they're aware and they feel that you're talking back to Peter.
My daughter today because I knew I was coming to meetings.
Then why have they not made a phone call to the city attorney?
I didn't ask.
Okay.
Didn't ask them why not.
City Manager Burgess, I want Dan Poitier here at the next meeting to explain to me why they cannot offer a simple phone call to the city attorney to say we are working on it, what do you need, there's a miscommunication. To simply ignore us is unacceptable.
Well,
I just need the motion on the...
I'll make the motion that you file file whatever you need to file to get the information from the WDBA or WDBA.
I have a motion, can I have a second?
Second.
Can I roll call, please?
Commissioner Ganz,
Yes.
Commissioner Poitier,
Yes.
Commissioner-
conflict.
Commissioner Popelski, Vice Mayor Miller,
Yes.
and Mayor Nolan.
Yes.
I have no problem with you doing the right thing. I never argue against right. Get me when you're wrong.